A second arrest has been made in the case of a woman who was kidnapped at gunpoint. According to police, two people abducted the woman and held her against her will at the Super 8 motel off the 200 block of South W.W. White. 32-year-old Destiny Hendricks was arrested nearly 6 months ago, and now a second suspect, 33-year-old Gregory Powell, is in custody. KENS 5's Vanessa Croy has been on this story for months and shares new information about the arrest and this case.
Investigators say that woman was thrown in the back of an SUV and taken to a room at this East Side motel. That's where she was tied up and held at gunpoint. The chilling details outlined in this arrest affidavit. And investigators now say that behind it all was a jealous ex-girlfriend out for revenge. While most couples are celebrating Valentine's Day, police say Destiny Hendricks was planning to kidnap the woman who stole her lover's heart. We're not naming the victim in this story to protect her identity. According to an arrest warrant, it all started around 8 a.m. when Gregory Powell, wearing a mask and toting a gun, came up to the victim at her apartment complex and demanded money. When she said she didn't have any money to hand over, officers say Powell then threw the 32-year-old woman in the back of an SUV and held a gun to her head and then injected her 4 times with insulin. The victim told police she couldn't see who was driving the SUV, but investigators say they later figured out it was Destiny Hendricks. They say Hendricks and Powell then took the woman to a Super 8 motel off South W.W. White, tied her up and threatened to kill her. According to police documents, Hendricks took off, and when the victim was left alone with Powell in that motel room, the torment continued. Investigators say Powell put 1 bullet in the gun, pointed it at the victim, and started pulling the trigger in a Russian roulette-style intimidation tactic. Powell finally put down the gun and went into the restroom, and that's when officers say the victim was able to escape. During the investigation, surveillance video captured Hendricks renting the motel room. But then they got another twist in the case. The victim's partner told police that Hendricks was his ex-girlfriend, and she had been harassing the couple for months. According to that arrest warrant, Hendricks later admitted to the crime and pointed the finger at Powell as her co-conspirator. And after being on the run for nearly 6 months, Powell is now behind bars. Investigators say later Hendricks told them she wanted the victim dead for ruining her relationship. Destiny Hendricks is now facing 1 charge of aggravated kidnapping. As for Powell, it's still unclear how he was involved. Investigators say that the victim didn't even know who he was. But right now he's facing multiple charges, including aggravated kidnapping, assault, and robbery. Reporting on the East Side, Vanessa Croy, KENS 5.